I want to ask you this question. Let's say you were put in command of the Ukrainian armed forces tomorrow. What would you do to make the most out of this almost impossible situation? I guess, obviously, defining victory is important first for Ukraine at this point. But if you were to play to Ukrainian strengths, what would you do differently against the Russians?
I would go ahead and withdraw to the Dnieper River and preserve as much of my combat power as possible. I would create a flexible defense approach outside of Odessa, similar to what the Russians did outside of in Zaporizhia, to basically make the Russians come into my strength, so to make them pay a price. I would do the same thing to the west of Kharkov, create flexible defense, and I would make the Russians come to me, and I would make them pay as dear a price as possible. Meanwhile, while I'm doing that, I would go to Kiev and I would kill Zelensky, take over the Ukrainian parliament, declare martial law, and tell the Russians we're ready to bring this thing to an end. If you want to fight, bring it on. I'll fight you. I'm organized to do that right now, and I'm going to kill as many of you bastards as I can. I'm going to slaughter you. You may win, but I'm going to kill so many of you, it's going to be a Pyrrhic victory. So come at me. I'll crush you. You may kill me in the end. You're going to kill me in the end. I accept that. But I'm going to kill so many of you, it's going to hurt. But right now, I'm willing to talk terms. We can bring this thing to an end. I'll give you Crimea, Kherson, Zaporizhia, Donetsk, Lugansk. Those are yours. But I get to keep Odessa. I get to keep Kharkov. I get to keep these others.
And it's important to keep Odessa because it seems like that would be their only port on the Black Sea, correct?
Yeah, the problem is Russia's probably not going to let them keep Odessa because, unfortunately, Ukraine has shown that Odessa in the hands of a power that potentially is hostile to Russia is a strategic threat to Crimea and the Black Sea. So I don't see Russia allowing this war to end.
This video is sponsored by you. That's because we don't have any sponsors. All we have are supporters like yourself. So please consider making a contribution to our channel. You can give to us via the Buy Me a Coffee link in the description of this video. That way, we can continue to fly guests like Scott Ritter to our studio for an insightful podcast from which we can all benefit, like the one you're watching right now. So please consider making a contribution. Thank you for your support.
Trust nothing.